Hey traders, John Howell here, and oh my goodness, the market is selling off. The market's crashing. The market's going to continue crashing. That's it. The world's over. This is the top, and I don't know what I'm going to do anymore. I think I'm just going to give up trading now because I just can't do this anymore because it's just crashing on me, and I'm so fearful right now, and I'm thinking about going short right now because this coronavirus is just so bad. I just want to go short. Maybe I should go short, or maybe, man, these stocks I've been buying lately been going down against me. What should I do? Oh man, I tell you what, even silver and gold has gone down. How could the stock market and silver and gold go down in the exact same day? Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders. By the way, guys, I was joking about what I was saying there before. I'm not short in the market right now. In fact, right now there's blood in the streets, and guess what the big investors say? You buy when there's blood in the streets, right? So if you'll be doing anything right now, right now is around about the time to be buying stocks long term, right? Long term. For you guys that are trying to pick the exact bottom, get a life. And so that's what's happening right now on the Dow Jones, and you can see the Dow Jones had another big sort of drop down. But look what's happening here with the Dow Jones. Okay, if I squeeze this up a little bit more, look at these level of support where we are right now at the Dow Jones. Right? No, this is not the top in the market. This is just a nice healthy correction that the market is getting right now, and it's just another one of those, guess what? Another one of those, 10% corrections in the markets that we're going to get. And it's just that right now, it's nothing more. And right now, get ready for the bounce. Now, I don't know exactly when the bounce is going to be. I did a video yesterday saying that the bounce is coming soon. I really thought that we'd probably get a bit of a bounce yesterday, but we didn't. We came right back down to these major levels of two levels of support on the Dow Jones. And same for the S&P 500. Look at the S&P 500, right? Came right down to this level of support. So get ready for the bounce. This has had a very, very, very big drop and a very fast drop in the markets. I would not be too surprised to see this thing hold and rally out. Because guys, if you look over in history, whenever we get a 8-10% correction in the markets, what happens 80% of the time? Guess what? That's when the big guys are buying, right? And then woof, the market goes up. And plus with this big gap up here, guys, oh my goodness, this right now, blood in the streets, get ready for the bounce. And the one thing I love about buying on this big dip here, especially when you're buying options, is the options are really, really, really cheap, especially the call options. So if we do get a bounce here for a couple of months time frame, guess who's going to do well? This guy. Right now, I'm not. Right, I'm just getting into it. But yeah. So anyway, this thing could just keep going down right now, and then that might not happen. And so that's what I'm seeing there right now, guys. I do see that this is just probably some sort of a pullback. You can see, I strongly believe that this is just a nice bounce, and then we're probably likely to hold for a bit, maybe fart ass around, and then probably continue rallying back up to all-time new highs. This is not the top. This is just one of those nice healthy corrections, guys. We've done so much price in a short period of time since breaking out in October. This is just a nice healthy pullback. We came back down to the support level. Yeah, we've done now. Now we've had a bit of a pullback. Now we're probably likely to get ready to see it move up. From the high to where we are low through here, that's an 8% correction in the S&P. From the high to the low on the Dow Jones, same thing, right? An 8%, it was actually almost a 8% correction. And the Nasdaq as well too. From the high through to the low, we're looking at about 9% there. So, right, even if we do get a little bit more downward movement, and I said this in yesterday's market as well too, that even if we do get a bit more downward movement, we're probably likely to hold here, guys, soon, and then see this thing turn around and completely rally out. So I'm bullish long term, guys, which means like over the next 3 to 6 months, I think it's gonna be back to normal. We're probably gonna be at all-time new highs, and this thing's taking off. So for me personally, looking for a longer term opportunity with at least 3 months to run, buying call options right now for me is is a-okay for me. Now, obviously, that's a very risky strategy, guys, because it's because I'm just buying on the dip there. So I obviously have my risk in place. And the benefit is that whenever I do these longer term positions, these investing positions, I take partial of my profits that I make from my trading and then filter them into this other types of trades, which also then absolutely just kill it and crush it. So that's what I'm saying there right now, guys. Get ready for the bounce, because I do believe now we're getting ready. We've had a very nice sell-off. We may have a little bit more down movement, but I doubt it. I believe we're getting ready to have some sort of a bounce. Now, the bounce won't be straight up. It may be straight up, but I believe it's probably likely to take a month or two before we start to see, or over the next month, we're probably likely to see this thing start to rise and probably rise back up to all-time new highs. Once again, guys, remember, we have this massive gap here on the Dow S&P, massive gap here on the Dow Jones, and massive gap here on the Nasdaq. They will get filled. And so it might not be right now, but within the next few months, guess what? Probably, even if we got a little bit more of a sell-off from here, V-bottom straight back in, and this thing's rallying right back up, okay? This is not a trend change. This is just a nice, healthy pullback in the markets, which was expected anyway. And then away we go. And so that's what I'm seeing through there. Let's go have a look at gold. Gold right now has had a bit of a pullback. I was saying yesterday that I expect some sort of a pullback from gold. Or a sideways movement. That's exactly what we're getting here right now. I don't expect too much out of gold, as I mean, like, this is not going to be a trend change. We're just doing the same thing, right? Rally up, bit of a sideways movement, had a rally up, probably a bit of sideways movement through here, bit of a slight pullback, and then getting ready to go for another run again. And with silver, right? Silver's the one that actually got smashed today, but that's okay, right? Got to move down, move up, hit this ultimate resistance point, and got absolutely hammered today. We're starting to crawl up a little bit right now, but I'm not really bothered about that when it comes to silver. Look what silver's doing right now on this weekly chart. Look at this major trend line through here, major resistance through here around the 1850, and then this major trend line coming through here. So we're squeezing up here. Once we start to really get this break up and out of silver, it is going to go crazy. All right. So, and if we have a look at, say, if you're looking at an ascending triangle pattern like this, if we break down, guys, if we break down out of this level, oh my goodness, silver's going to get knocked down again. So, but I'm very bullish on silver right now. So, if you do a projection tool, so you want to go from the first point, so this point right here. So wherever this support level here of the trend line up to the resistance line, you project that up and out from there to there. And actually, there you go. It almost gets to so this 20.5 level is probably where the target's likely to get to if I squeeze my chart a bit more. There you go. So that's where I see silver getting to, guys, once we start to break up and out of this level through here. So we're still squeezing up this level through here. Once we start to really get up and out of this level, we've done all this time here. So at least the short-term target would be 20.5. And then ultimately I see this thing rallying up. But on a short-term target, guys, I do see once silver, should I say, starts to hold here, we're likely to start to open and start to rally up and out from here. So in a nutshell, guys, when it comes to the stock market, don't be so frightened about this, guys, okay? Trading or investing in the markets is all about doing the opposite to what people are doing. One of my very first earliest mentors taught me that. Find out what most people are doing and do the exact opposite, and you'll probably do well, right? So in history, when are the best times to buy? When the market's been selling off, right? So right now is one of the best times to buy. Now, long term, that is, right? Long term. When I talk about that, I'm talking about, like, I'm not trying to pick the bottom. I'm trying to get into a really good price. So when we do start to turn around, we're probably likely to start to see that, right? So blood in the streets, you should take the emotion out of it. Say, oh my goodness, it's so bad. No, who cares about it? It's so bad. Just, okay, we're getting a big pullback. This is right now, nothing's changed. We're just getting this coronavirus, which has been out for the last few months anyway. Why is it hitting bad right now when, yeah, anyway, right? So, but this is just the reason why the market's selling off. The fact of the matter is, guys, is the fact of the matter is we're due for some sort of a pullback because we did so much price in a short period of time that time has to catch up. Now we're getting that. Now we're getting that even on the Dow Jones at this major level support level. This is just a nice healthy pullback, guys. before we start to see this thing rally up and rally out from here. And that's what I honestly believe and honestly see. This is not the top, I don't believe. I believe there's too much in these markets. This probably is likely to continue up. This is probably getting people very, very, very scared. But the best time to buy in the markets is when there's fearful, and then there's fear, and there's blood in the streets, and that's exactly what I'm seeing through here right now. And same for silver and gold right now as well, too, guys. You know what? As I was saying in yesterday's video, that I was expecting some form of a pullback in silver and gold, and that's exactly what happened. Silver's got a bit more of a stronger pullback, but silver's a bit more of a wildcat when it comes to those markets. But overall, guys, I definitely do see when silver breaks out, we're probably likely to go for a very nice run, at least to those resistance levels there. And yeah, so that's what I see through there, guys. So, all right, guys, make sure you click on that very first thing in the description below. If you'd like to learn how I trade the market, like to learn my trading strategy, then click on that link in the description below and join my free training today.